Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Angela Marie, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. And today we are going to be talking about pores and texture and redness and how to cover it all up without looking cakey, without looking extra dry or cake-faced or super matte. So my skin has a little bit of pimples that are kind of up under the skin that hasn't really broke surface yet, so they look like kind of like a little bit of a mountain on my face. I have a lot of redness going on. I have a little bit of texture over here because I have some hormonal acne that's trying to pop through right now. And overall, my skin just is not at its best. If you want to learn how to make your pores look a little bit smaller, get a nice, fresh, even foundation finish that looks nice and smooth and healthy and natural, then please keep watching. And if you like videos like this that are kind of more how-to or acne related, that type of thing, or skin imperfections, definitely let me know. Hit the like button, leave a comment, that way I can make more for you guys. So let's just jump into it. First up, you want to use a good primer or lotion, something that's pretty hydrating, that's going to stick to your skin, stick to the makeup. I chose to use the Magic Cream by Charlotte Tilbury today just because I tried it out twice and I just want to try it out for the third time, make sure it all works the same. I really like it. It's good, it's nice, it's hydrating. If you have really bad, dry, crusty skin, give it a go because I get really dry on my nose. Today I'm going to use a new foundation. This is the Oh Wow foundation, and this is by Kalyn Cosmetics. I really like it. Super high coverage, and you don't need to layer it to get that really high coverage. So I really like it, and it's affordable. It's not like a crazy price or anything, and you'll see that when it goes on your skin, it looks really good. It looks skin-like. It doesn't leave a lot of texture. It doesn't dive into your pores and make your pores look bigger than they actually are, and it wears really nicely all day. It doesn't get oily, and like I said, it's got great coverage. So I'm gonna throw this on because I am going to be wearing makeup from now, which it's like about 12:30, probably till 7 o'clock tonight. So that's why I'm using this guy. I really like it. Really get the best payoff. You use some sort of sponge to really push it into your skin instead of smearing it all around. That's what's going to give you more of that textured look. When you really smear it all around, that's when it's just going to move all over your face, and it's going to sit more on top of your skin instead of into your skin. For me personally, I like when it sits into my skin because then I feel like I get the most payoff, and I feel like it stays there way longer. That side dry a little bit, you can already see it looks nice and dewy, but also looks a little mattified, but it's definitely high coverage. Since I have that on, I'm gonna go ahead and take the 4-in-1 stick by Pure Cosmetics. So you can use this for like contour, foundation, concealer, and that kind of thing, but I've used it a few times and it's a little bit drying. So I've noticed that when I use it with the foundation that I just used and then I use it as a concealer, it mixes well, because this one again is a little bit more dewy and fresh looking, whereas this one's a little bit drying. But I love the color of it. This is blush medium. It has a little bit of a pink undertone, so it really gives you that bright-eyed effect. And I kind of see, I'm rubbing it on my skin and you can see it's like I gotta kind of push hard to get it to lay down on the skin because it's a little bit drier, but the color's really pretty. And almost the formula kind of reminds me of the Anastasia Beverly Hills stick foundation. So the reason I chose to use this guy is because I wanted to use it on camera just to kind of talk about it, because I did just get it. And again, I like the color of it. It's just a little bit harder to blend because it's like really thick. I would definitely recommend laying like a Farsali oil or a rose spray, something like hydrating, and making sure you prime really good with a thick lotion, which is why I chose that Charlotte Tilbury lotion. Just something nice and moisturizing because this is very dry, but it's really good if you have oily skin. I would definitely recommend it because you can tell this will suck up every single oil you may have. So to not have your pores show and not to see that texture, if you get texture from your pores or if you have bumps like from acne, things like that, like I have bumps around here, I would definitely use something a little thicker, just because when you have a little bit of texture, it's more liable to kind of like move around on the skin and not really stay in place. So something a little bit thicker I would definitely recommend. I know most people say like, oh, set your under eyes first, blah, blah, blah. I don't always do that because I don't want to get creasy and crepey under there and let it sit and bake forever and ever, because that's annoying and then it makes you look really aged. And so what I do is I always set like my pore textured area type of thing first. That way, if any foundation moved from my pores and it's not completely filled up, that what's going to happen is your pores are just going to stick out more. So immediately I want to set it with a powder just to make sure that foundation is in that pore, and then we have that nice flat surface. So I'm going to take my Ultimate Loose Setting Powder by Dermablend Pro. This is my favorite setting powder. It's crazy high coverage. A brush where all the bristles are really close together, because that's going to lay as much product on your skin as possible. And you don't need a whole lot of this because a little bit does go a long way. So you're gonna see me pat it right on top of my pores like that. And I'm gonna start here first and then start blending out. I know it looks a little bit darker than my foundation, but I'm gonna end up putting this all over my face and neck anyway. It's already looking so smooth, and it's looking, so compared to this side, ready? So you're seeing more texture here, more open pores, and here it's just looking a little bit more flat. So any foundation that has moved at all, this is just going to lock it all in place and keep it from moving. Take a little bit of a bigger brush, and I'm gonna just do the rest of my face. For right underneath my eyes, I'm going to use the Dermablend Translucent Powder. Again, I really love this powder because it's not crazy drying. It doesn't dry me out, and I love that. It's like the lightest tap into the jar. And then I'm just gonna put that down in the middle of my face, really. I don't let it sit and bake. I just go in and then I take that same brush and just wipe a lot of it away. Bronze up my cheeks a little bit. And this is where I'm gonna bring my face back to life, because we have so much powder on it that I don't want it to look cakey. Even though we're trying to cover up a lot of issues right now, like the texture and the redness and the pores and all that, I also still want my face to have a little bit of dew to it. I don't want it to look like a flat sheet of paper, cakey. So first I'm gonna spray my face with a little Pixi Rose Glow Mist. I like to spray a lot of it. It like brings your face just back that hydrated look instead of looking, like I said, so powdery. Then once that dries, I'm gonna set it with some all-nighter. Nothing really goes anywhere. I actually never use this highlight, and it's from Givenchy, but it looks really, really pretty in the package. I'm going to show you. So I'm just going to take this and then I'm going to lightly wipe it on my face. This is really, really pretty. Ooh, I really, really like this. My bronzer. I know a lot of people don't love a whole bunch of highlighter and they think, oh, it's gonna make my pores stand out, this and that. But if you just sweep it on gently, and say you have like a piece of texture here, just kind of be a little bit more precise and maybe go around the textured area. And I put it up into my forehead, which I know a lot of people don't do, but I feel like it just brings all that powder back to life because it gives it more of a glowy effect. And then you're gonna think I'm really crazy. I spray that mist over my face one more time just to really bring it back to life. So this is my finished foundation routine when my skin is really acting up and giving me a hard time. I love how it looks. It looks nice, it looks glowy, it looks dewy, but it is also really, really high coverage. So make sure that as soon as you're done your day to wash it all off, let your skin breathe, let your skin heal itself, because no matter what, your skin does not want all this makeup on it. Make sure to leave me a comment, and I promise you guys I always will make time to get back to you. I love you all, and I'll see you soon.